What if I told you Kenya's biggest corruption scandal is happening right now and no one is talking about it?
When borrowing, Kenya's government needs to state what specific project the loan is supposed to fund. This was Kenya's external debt register as at the end of June 2022. The column called Loan Title will sometimes tell you what the project that the loan was taken for is supposed to finance. But in many cases, as with Kenya's sovereign bond, it doesn't state what the loan is for. That information isn't publicly available.
Do you know what it was used for?
Alan, I told you, government is a difficult animal. I recall when I was a chairman budget, through my committee, we insisted that for every debt the country gets into, it must be backed up by a list of projects that you're financing. Why? Because when I became chair budget, we tried to ask for a list of projects that have been funded by all this commercial debt. It was never forthcoming.
The question mark is then, where did the Eurobond go? What did it do?
That's $2 billion that we don't know where it went in this economy.
Tell me, $2 billion coming into this economy. And that's the point. The point, I was giving it time because the fact that it was in, you could see things.
Yeah.
You could see something happening, which is adding value.
There have been calls both by people in and outside of Parliament for the proper, not just an audit, but for the debt register to be published. Who is owed on what terms and how much is paid so that the net effects can be.
Yeah.
The Treasury insists that its records regarding debt are very accurate, and every year Parliament approves billions of dollars worth of payments for debt redemption. But nobody knows who is being paid.
Exclusive documents in our possession reveal how the Social Health Authority, SHA, could be a multi-layered fraudulent scheme aimed at robbing innocent Kenyans of their hard-earned money. The documents show how millions of Kenyans may end up losing billions of shillings to the medical fund over a period of 10 years while receiving little to no health benefit. NTV's David Muthoka looks at the documents that reveal what could be the biggest scandal yet of the President William Ruto administration.
The documents that form a huge part of the evidence submitted by Busia Senator Okiya Omtata to the High Court to prove how the Social Health Authority is a dishonest, fraudulent scam and not a cover for universal health reveals several avenues of massive corruption. First is the controversial SHA system, a technology software procured directly from 3 companies in utter breach of procurement rules for over 104 billion shillings. The government denies that the system does not cost that much, but the documents tell a story of extravagance, if not mismanagement of public funds.
So we are dealing with a situation that is very, very dangerous, that the Ruto government is fully behind it, and Ruto personally is responsible because yesterday at the funeral he claimed that he's not a fool to commit the government to buy software at a cost of 104 billion, over more than 100 billion. But the facts speak a different story. They have done that, so they know very well what they have done, but because they have been exposed, they are trying to play with our minds.
The documents also shed the light on the hefty salaries those running the SHA system are expected to pocket each month for a period of 10 years. Kenyans will be forced to pay them between 5 million shillings per person and 2 million shillings.
There's even somebody who just, if you look at the TORs, he's basically in charge of keeping some flash disks. He's being paid 2 million shillings per month. It's more than what we pay the President of Kenya.
The Busia Senator has also highlighted how the different premiums offered by SHA, ironically a universal health cover, are the other avenues of looting. Days after it emerged that Kenyans' contributions go to escrow accounts, Omtata has alleged that Kenyans contributing to SHA are being scammed and their contributions taken out of the Kenyan economy.
We are being scammed by people who know what they are doing. It's not accidental. The SHA is not, it's not that the SHA chief is not working. It's an extortion scheme. It's supposed to get money out of Kenyans and transfer that money out of the Kenyan economy.
The senator further poking holes on the allocation of money to SHA in the budget, yet Kenyans are also contributing their money to the fund. According to Treasury CS John Mbadi, the government recently pumped 6 billion shillings to SHA.
Where are those billions in the budget allocated to healthcare going if we have to pay from our separate premiums? Where are they going? So it is not a simple matter. We are dealing with a very, very rotten government that is stealing with the left hand, stealing with the right hand, stealing with the left leg, stealing with the right leg, stealing with the head, stealing in all manner of ways. And at the end of the day, we shall not have a country that we can call home.
The big question remains, is SHA working? Is it working for Kenyans? Are they benefiting from it? On the ground, this is what we found about SHA.
I want to die! I want to die because of this hospital! I hate this hospital! Come from Mombasa. SHA is not working and they are not approving. From Wednesday last week, the systems are down. Please stop, madam.
Hi, my name is Diana. I had CS done 2 weeks ago. And then there are some complications. We have to join Kenyatta again. Nothing is going to happen unless SHA approviwe. Hawata kupatia usaidizi wowote, you would get treated. Sasa nimetembea all the way from Kenyatta tunaenda mpaka pale SHA house. Fika SHA house tumeingia ofisi gani, go this, and the system ziko chini. System ziko chini aje. Pesa inaingia. Ukilipa SHA, you are told lipa 6 months upfront. Ukilipa SHA inaingia. Pesa inaingia, hiyo haihang. Lakini matibabu hatupati Kenyatta. Sababu ya nini? SHA haifanyi. Sijui OTP haijatumwa, sijui nini. Over there we are many people working. Hapo Kenyatta wako nje, hawasaidiki. Sababu ya nini? Hawezi saidika unless SHA ikuwe approved. Seriously. Whoever is in charge. Hii SHA thing. Si utusaidie. We are going through a lot. Huyo mbaba mtoto wake alimeza coin. Hajashughulikiwa kwa pale Kenyatta. Akikufa sababu ya hiyo SHA.
Na mtoto hajakula kutoka jana.
It is not fair actually.
And there are patients waiting there outside the gate. Wameshinda wakinipigia simu. We've worked in the offices of NHIF. We've gone to all those floors. I've even gone to the ICT department. I've gone to the pre-authorization. They are not able to give us any access. They are not able to get into the portal.
Mnazungushwa ukienda kwa hiyo ofisi, go there because they know very well hautasaidika at the end of the day. Unaenda huku na tupoenda huku kwingine. Ukienda huku tunaambiwa tunape PS who. Haina PS nani ule? Kemani ama ndio nani? Tunazungushwa tu. Can we just get answers surely? Tunaumia. You think coming here tunaumwa, you have to get the courage ufike mpaka hapa.
And you can imagine she has a baby. She was done a CS section. She's supposed to go for review for operation. She cannot do that because of her SHA. Something called SHA. She's carrying the baby everywhere she's moving. She has been there for 3 days. And nothing is being approved. Now you can imagine I've decided to come and help her. And also me, myself, I'm sick. We also have other patients. There are people who could not walk. We have walked all the way from Kenyatta Hospital. Miguu, mpaka huku. Na tumeteremka huko in hiyo NHIF building. Nothing was done. We were not helped. So
sasa mimi agenda yangu hapa, kina mama wanaumia sana hapa Kimilili. Sasa hizi ukienda hapa Kimilili hospitali unapata mambo ya SHA. SHA hata kama wanasema inafanya, lakini mimi according to me SHA haifanyi. With 104 billion ambayo nyinyi kina mama na kina baba na wajomba wangu hapa, nyinyi ndio mmekuwa mnatoa hizo tax zikienda huko. Hiyo SHA after the procurement. Sasa hizi wagonjwa hospitali wanaumia sana.
Bilioni 100 na zaidi ilichukuliwa kutoka system ya SHA. Auditor General ameweza kuzungumza. Sijui sasa rais uongo gani ingine utaongezea. SHA is not working because you as a person, President William Ruto, did irregular procurement.
Jana Auditor General alituambia serikali haihusiki kabisa na hii mambo ya SHA, SHE, lakini ile inafanyika ni kwamba hiyo pesa inaenda mahali kwingine. It has nothing to do with the government. so she's not answerable, or the government is not answerable. Ile ni kusemekana kuna ufisadi mkubwa wa pesa nyingi ambaye ni sisi wale wanafanya kazi kutokea yule mdogo yule mkubwa tunakatwa pesa.
These people are really suffering without even care from our government. And this morning I was ready to face the CS and let her or him explain why these people cannot get medication. Mr. Speaker, we are facing a lot of trouble at our counties, especially Machakos County, because when people go to hospital, instead of the SHA putting up the bills, Mr. Speaker, SHA is not in operation and people have paid. And
this is a message directed to President William Ruto. I've received so many messages from police, Magaskari or prison, AP, GSU, from all over the country. They are complaining about this SHA thing. And one of the reasons that these most police officers, our maskari wanafanya hii kazi, wamekuwa wataki kuacha hii kazi ni because wako na a good insurance, health insurance. Now umekuja ukamess up.
The airport sellers, why? Right now, officers, we used to go to Nairobi West. Siku kweli? What happens to Nairobi West? Nairobi West, excuse me, Nairobi West current even officers cannot access their services. Why? You don't pay. Yes. Majority of our officers, but it is just on a lighter note, majority of our officers, when you're in Nairobi West, wakienda 90%, wangapi wanakuja wakiwa wazima? Very few. Reason, the services that you give to us doesn't satisfy us. You people, if you are APA, act like APA. APA, for example, APA, imepea, kuna some of these, let's say like the judiciary, wengine wako na APA, but they're not being treated the way you are treating us. You are treating us like trash. So that I can get your views.
Yes, give me
time. Let us see APA.
I beg you to let me finish, madam.
Yes, kindly.
And he has run away. Because this one is going directly to him. Right now, my brother is in Mandera. I want you to listen to me very carefully, and this is why I'm fighting so hard.
Yes.
He's in Mandera. His wife fell sick. I am the person who is just near. That is Makwini to Kisumu. That is the nearest person. When the wife was taken to hospital, police, mnasema. The police rejected her. The husband, we could not reach him in Mandera. What did you expect us to do? This is somebody ambaye anatolewa 2,000 plus every month that has made these people to dress well the way they are dressing here. And your wife is in the hospital. They have denied her chance to be admitted until you don't qualify.
Kenyans are suffering. SHA is not working. Kenyans are complaining. So to Moses Kuria, when you write your advice, just say from me that Kenyans are unhappy. Very unhappy about these medical schemes. They are not working as they should. And as we enjoy a cup of tea and whatever else that was accompanying it in a air-conditioned room at Serena Hotel, there's somebody in Kalonzweni who doesn't know what to do. About SHA, they have paid and it's not working. So, Waziri, please call us into a serious meeting where we can tell you the truth about what is happening on the ground.
Wananchi wataamua wenyewe. Lakini kutoka hapa mpaka pale, hatutaki wananchi wetu wazidi kuumia. Mambo matibabu yuko na shida. Hii mambo ya SHA haifanyi kazi. Mpaka irekebishwe, si ndio irekebishwe? Sivyo?
What happened when hospitals started locking out patients, when police officers were locked out because their bills had not been paid by SHA? What happened when the leaders started speaking against SHA? The government decided to throw its own advertisement.
Hii makelele mnasikia kwa hii mitandao na nini ni watu ambao walikuwa wanaibia sisi siku ya NHIF. These are brokers. Iko sijui iko shida. Hata niliona juzi wakisema ati serikali itatumia bilioni 100 ati kwa system. Kwani wanaona sisi ni watu wazimu? Hakuna senti ya serikali itatumiwa kulipa system yeyote. We have, because we want to sort out the problem of fraud of the past, pesa nyingi ambayo ilikuwa inakusanywa na NHIF iliibiwa na matapeli na wakora ambao walikuwa wanajifanya wako na mahospitali. Fake claims, fraudulent claims consumed almost 40% of the money that was being raised by NHIF. Na hiyo haiwezi kufanyika mimi nikiwa rais tena. It will not happen.
Wakati nilikuwa kwa ward, nilitumia karibu 400 and something. Nilikuwa nimekonjeka kabisa. Kauza vitu mingi nyumbani, nini watu wa jirani wakakuja wakafanya harambee. Nikauza mahindi nini.
We are very happy to embrace the SHA for our patients, which is able currently to offer vast majority of services, including the renal unit for patients who need renal dialysis.
Hata yangu niliregister kwa simu ikakuwa active. Nafanya mara 2 kwa wiki. SHA ndio inalipa. Naambia SHA inafanya kazi. Sijaona matatizo yoyote.
Initially, they were a bit afraid. Now that a new thing is coming in, that is SHA. They were used to NHIF, but after giving them some knowledge on the importance of SHA and how it works, at least the anxiety is over. They are so comfortable.
SHA inafanya kazi na inasaidia na inazuia hata mali yako, sababu ukilipa hata kama ni 6,000 kwa mwaka ama 5, ndio umesaidia nini? Umesaidia mali yako. Kama ungeuza shamba, ng'ombe, sasa hiyo itabaki.
Nimefika hapa kwa hospitali yetu ya Busia kutafuta huduma wa dialysis. Na si leo peke yake, leo ni mara yangu ya 4 kuja kuhudumiwa hapa.
Tulimleta hapa on referral kwa shughuli ya dialysis kutoka Bungoma Referral Hospital. Tulikuwa referred hapa kwa sababu ya distance.
We received mediatrix Baraza from Bungoma County Referral Hospital. She came in with acute renal failure.
Patient alikuwa anafanywa dialysis, but sasa relatives ndio walikuja kunini vitu ya registration. But haijachukua muda mrefu. Within 10 minutes tulikuwa tumemalizana, wameapprove. NHIF walikuwa na take long ku approve. Na unaweza ngoja maybe hata 3 days na wana reject. But sasa SHA within 10 minutes wameapprove.
Tulimleta hapa katika ofisi ya SHA ya Busia, tukaweza kumtransfer kutoka NHIF kwenda SHA, ambayo haikuchukua muda, ilikuwa rahisi hivyo, na kadi yake inatumika kugharamia matibabu yake upande wa dialysis.
Na tangu nianze kuja kuhudumiwa, nimehudumiwa vizuri. Na bill zangu zote za dialysis tangu nianze ya kwanza mpaka ya leo ya 4 nalipiwa na SHA.
All our clients, the ones that we are serving here, are registered to SHA.
SHA imetushughulikia sana na imetusaidia.
Kama singekuwa na SHA, ningekuwa nalipa zaidi ya 10,000 kwa kila session, na ambapo labda hatungewezeshwa.
He has been sick for quite some time, that is 2 years down the lane. The first day we faced some challenges with SHA because he was not registered. But now with the management, they told us to register him so that he is among the beneficiaries of the SHA.
I want to thank the government. That one, our SHA is working very well. Most of our patients who are being admitted, we're doing it under SHA. We have a team that's registering our clients 24/7.
A SHA program reimburses a dialysis session with the 10,650. All the patients within the unit have registered with SHA program and getting the services as well.
We thank God for this program. We thank the government. At least we have been relieved. You know, it is not a sickness that has just started. We've been spending a lot of money, but now, because SHA has come in, we feel that the burden has gone down. At least we can, the money that we could pay for the bill, we can even buy for him food at home and other things. So we feel SHA has relieved us in one way.
This is the solution to a lot of the problems that we have had. I know sometimes I wonder whether Thomas was born in Bungoma or Western, the biblical Thomas, because people are always doubting. Even when a good thing has come up, they still want to be skeptical. We want to call upon our people to register, and also want to appeal to our political leaders who are like myself. Please, let us not mislead wananchi. Why are you misleading them that they should not register and creating propaganda around a very good project?
You can even pay for 1 year because it's not even that expensive. Like for us, we paid for 1 year, that is 5,400. So we feel that at least for this year, we are covered for medical expenses for them.
And sometimes we are very hypocritical because this SHA business was passed in National Assembly and the Senate. It was passed by the parliamentarians who are now coming around to tell people that hii kitu haifanyi kazi.
For now, approval ya SHA ya Prioth tunaona iko a bit faster, inaapproviwa immediately the same day yenye umetumanisha compared to NHIF yenye ilikuwa inangoja a little bit time longer.
SHA is better than NHIF because once you are in NHIF, they could tell you go and register, and then you stay like for 3 months, and then that is when the card is active. But with SHA, you register, and then it starts immediately.
This is going to address the issue of fundraisings for you to be treated and selling land, selling animals for you to get treatment. This is a good program.
Even as little as 400 shillings, people can access a package of 80,000 here in this facility. And also, the beauty I've noted with SHA is
the amount of fraud that was happening in NHIF. It is unimaginable to imagine how was he surviving. You find a claim being paid
19 times.
No, for 19 times. A claim being paid for maternity for a patient called Njoroge.
Yeah.
When did Njoroge give birth? Yeah? A patient Njoroge.
Yeah.
Joint hip joint replacement 19 times on the same patient. Do you know what the new system is doing? Churn it out. Njoroge does not give birth. You cannot amputate somebody. So if we just continue fixing those controls, we're gonna save a lot of money. Finally.
But even as the government defends SHA and also CSS come out to defend it and other people that are associated with the president, the big question now in the House is SHA owned by the government? Nancy Gathungu, the Auditor General of the government, has the answer to that question.
Auditor General Nancy Gathungu has said that the procurement process of the Social Health Authority system did not follow due diligence, hence the gaps. Now, despite investing 104 billion shillings of public funds into the digital system, the state neither owns nor controls the system. This comes as doctors and civil servants have threatened to down their tools in 2 weeks' time following the lack of a comprehensive cover under the Social Health Authority. They say despite being subjected to monthly contributions, they and their beneficiaries cannot get services. Helen Aura with more.
6 months into the implementation of the Social Health Authority, the government maintains the 104 billion Kenya shillings used for the implementation of the digital health system are to enhance the implementation of universal health coverage through the authority. as those who previously questioned the funds used were quickly shut down. Today, the Auditor General Nancy Gathungu has boldly indicated that Kenyans may have been shortchanged in the implementation of the digital health system.
So already I have concluded that there was no effectiveness or lawfulness in the use of public resources under those matters. Then I have the third section that now looks inward into the entity in terms of governance, in terms of risk management, in terms of the internal controls the Honourable Member is raising. Internal controls are not being followed. The governance structure has problems.
Gathungu says the government does not have control of the system, which requires an annual payment of 10 billion Kenya shillings for a period of 10 years. She further explained before the Senate Committee on the County Public Accounts.
We agreed before this committee that we want to terminate that contract, and what are going to be the consequences, because we can't continue to allow people to enjoy proceeds of crime. Let's just declare this SHA and SHIF a criminal enterprise, and we close it today.
Role and responsibility for action on the Auditor General's reports is with Parliament.
While leaders across the country are hailing the Social Health Authority, the Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union and civil servants have openly pointed to the failure of the Social Health Authority.
Public servants here, the civil servants, are contributing twice. They forfeited their medical allowance, and at the same time, they're contributing 2.75%. But this scheme has fallen short of expectation of the civil servants. We are more frustrated. We are more overwhelmed. We are more distressed because all the civil servants, with all their dependents, are unable to get care in any of the hospitals that they visit. The Public Service Ministry, which is in charge of this medical cover, we want them to come out openly and declare that they have failed to protect our interest in the government.
As the Kenya Kwanza government pushes for the implementation of UHC for the fourth time, concerns have emerged over who is or are the beneficiaries of the fund, as the government is also being accused of detachment to the concerns and needs of the common man's health needs. The ongoing divide between the state and health workers seems to bring out the rot in the health sector. As KMPDU now threatens to down their tools in 2 weeks' time, Kenyans will now end up bearing the brunt of the divide and empty promises. Helen Aura, NTV.
And the words of Nancy, the Auditor General, were just loudly echoed by this huge petition by Senator Okiya Omtatah, including the names of individuals who are allegedly the owners of SHA, as SHA was and is never or never will it be owned by the government, as it is a private entity that has been collecting billions and billions of shillings that belong to Kenyans who are seeking medical attention.
What is this document on the table?
The petition against the chief and whatever the Safaricom consortium, and basically it demonstrates the theft of public resources.
And this took you how long, Senator?
Well, I've done this over the weekend.
Hey.
I left on Saturday. I left here at 3 in the morning. Yeah, but it was worth it.
Are you litigating it already?
It's being litigated, and now everything you want to know about the scam is here.
Do you have
the names of who are behind it?
Yes.
Is here. The R12s of the companies, the network of companies, the negotiations, the meetings in Dubai, all that stuff is here.
Is it possible for us to get the simple version that the Kenyan will understand?
Yes, I'll give you a popular version. I've done, I think, a 3-4 pager. Public press and public review, any public release to help people understand the case. It's a fairly complex case, but I think fraud survives on concealment. So the concealment is lifted and
Thank you, Senator.
We have come to the end of our documentary. If you found this documentary appealing, please kindly make sure you share with your friends, hit a comment, and do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you. See you in the next documentary, Revelation